Hi. Okay, so I have a confession to make. I am a Bravo TV fan. It's escapism at its best. I love The Real Housewives and all the other shows, but I wanted to talk about what they're doing on Housewives of Beverly Hills because it speaks to the people that I coach, those women in midlife who are looking to transform their lives. And there is no better example than what's happening on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills right now. So if you're watching it or you're paying attention, Kyle Richards has been going through it, right? She has continued issues with her family, but she had probably, and I hope, is the biggest heartbreak of her life. I hope that it's the biggest heartbreak because I don't think, I hope that she won't experience anything bigger than what that is, which is losing a friend that you've had since you were a child, that deep connection, and likely they're soulmates, right? They're connected on a soul level. Soulmates does not equal romantic relationship. So she's connected with this person for longer than most people in her lives, probably except for her sisters. So she lost her and it rocked her world. So what happens in midlife is that you go through these changes where you are being informed and your behaviors are dictated by your past traumas, right? And you go through this transition where you no longer want to be a participant in that toxic environment, that you want to move forward in a healthier way. You've experienced trauma or you're actively experiencing trauma, and you need the support of your community around you in a way that you never had before. And because she needs the support, like she's never had to ask for it before, because she has been the quintessential mother, the supportive wife, all of these things. She's been there for everybody else, that when she needs people to be there for her, everybody's questioning her. Why do you need so much? Oh, you're just being dramatic. And oh, you're focusing on your health and you're not drinking and you're losing weight and exercising. Like, they're focusing on the wrong things. She needs a level of support that she's never asked for before. So she is turning to other people in her life to get that support. So that's what happens in midlife, is that you decide that the way you've been living is not how you want to live going forward. And that doesn't mean that you have regrets about your past life. You know, you made choices, you raised a family, you focused on your career, you did all the things. But now moving forward, we realize that there is not an infinite amount of time, and that to show up in this life on a daily basis that brings you pain or doesn't even bring you satisfaction or meaning or purpose is no longer tolerable. So when people aren't showing up for her the way she needs, she is just kind of walking away and saying, I need something else. So that is kind of around what she's doing. And I really hate hearing all of the videos and comments that I read, because I'm kind of obsessed with Bravo, but that's my escapism. But not supporting Kyle, because I think that she's been as truthful as she can as she's working through it, right? And so, I just want to give that perspective of this midlife awakening that we all go through. And I love that Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is showing this, because Erica did it too. But the fact is that she got thrown into this life change where she wasn't able to kind of navigate it and create that future life that she wanted. She was thrust into it, by circumstance, but, she's still going through it and trying to reinvent herself and become this new person that she wants to be, that provides her more meaning in the future. So that's what women in midlife go through. This is such a great example, and I love that they're showing it. I wish that they would explain it a little bit deeper, but maybe, it's not that interesting to the general population, so it might not make the cut. But that is what midlife women go through. And, I think that Kyle is doing it right. She's focusing on her health. She's like, I can't afford to drink. I need to feel my best. However, I need to feel my best by exercising and staying sober, because she can't afford not to. She said it. Those are her exact words. She can't afford not to feel good, or to put her in that depth of depression that will bring her back. I just can't imagine the type of loss that she had. This soulmate from childhood who left this world on her own, by her own choice, and to have that kind of outstanding question and grief, like there's no closure. I mean, if somebody passes away from a disease, you're like, okay, it's unfair and it sucks, but you have kind of a course of what happened. But this has rocked her world. And, you know, when those things happen, and those things happen in midlife, especially, we are going to fight like hell to create the life that we want. So that is how kind of somebody navigates their midlife transition in a healthy way. I think it's healthy. So anyhow, that's my opinion. I'm sure others will have other opinions on what's happening, and it's reality TV, and we don't know these people, and we only get the cut that we get. We only get to see the part that they show us, but I just love seeing it on TV. Make sure to follow along for more as I talk about midlife transitions and career transitions.